All right, a little update video on the 81 TDI swapped van again. I got my little buddy helping me again today. He's in charge of interior operations. Do a little update on my motor swap. So what I'm working on right now is the oil pan. As you can see, I've done some test welds and I've also done some to failure testing. I pretty much just weld it and then I take the material, bend it back and forth until it breaks. The first time I overheated the casting and it broke. Second time I kept it as cool as possible and the 6061 test material broke first. So that's what we're looking for. So I just gotta weld it as cool as possible and we should be good to go. Then the next big hurdle is the computer control and wiring harness. The wiring harness has to be built still. I have all these printouts and I just gotta set the time aside and go through it, wire out what I need and just plug it in. And I also have to send this out to get programmed. I'm gonna program it, forgot the place, like FCS tuning. I think that's who does it. And then that will be all good to go. So pretty much once I get the oil pan and wiring harness done, then we will be starting this puppy up. So I guess I'll show you how the engine looks. Let me move all this junk. So as you can tell, yes, the motor and transmission are all in there. All right, we got a late night working on the van again. But I was able to get a lot of the motor mount and cross member mocked up. So I ended up cutting the cross member in thirds and then flipping it and re-welding it. The original TDI motor mount was a big aluminum clunky thing. So I took that out and made a new one made out of steel, a 1/4 inch plate, and then that's solid bar with a bolt hole in it and all that. But I think that's gonna be pretty solid. It should help with the rotation, torque rotation. I might not even need a bar going there. I think that'll be fine. All right, so it's really dark out. This is all I'm gonna do tonight. I'm just gonna clean up and call it a day. I will get back on this on Saturday or Sunday, and I should this weekend have the motor sitting on motor mounts and in its final position at 50 degrees. Fingers crossed. I finished up my motor mount. I'm not incredibly happy with the mounts I used. I used the original Vanagon mounts and it's kind of shaky. I ended up building a cross member with the original Volkswagen cross member and then I mounted it at 50 degrees. It shakes a lot. So that's something I'm gonna have to work out. I'll probably have to put in stiffer motor mounts or relocate how I mount the motor. I gotta figure out something that will make it less rocky because that's gonna be real loud. I don't want that. So you can see my motor mount a lot better down here. So it's the original Vanagon cross member that I just cut into thirds and flipped the center section. So it's plenty strong, just not quite as rigid. So I'll have to replace these with something that's a little bit more substantial. So the main reason why this one has not progressed as much is because I got another bus. So this is a 76 tin top. It's got the camper interior, so it's like a weekender Westy kind of mix, just missing the pop top. And this one has been taking some time. And then what has also been taking a lot of my time is this red Vanagon I picked up last month. This one is already TDI swapped. It's got the ALH swap in it. Somebody else did that before me. It's just a transporter, so it's a 7-seater. It's pretty clean inside. Had to do a lot of work to it so far, but it's running great, as you saw in another video I posted. Eventually I'll do a teardown on this one and show you guys what is going on inside, but for now It's just going to be my daily driver. So I got to get going on this thing. So the red Vanagon's already got a name. It's called El Rojo, and I'll be driving this one predominantly, daily driving it to work and all that. It just drives so great, handles good, the motor's good, really clean interior. Love this van. It is not the best for camping. It is great for camping, but this one is going to take the cake. I'm looking forward to getting this one back on the road with the TDI swap. I think it's got a lot of potential, but at the end of the day, it's a Westie with a TDI in it, so it's going to be fun. Hey guys, thanks for watching this update. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of an idea why this is taking so long. I think somebody who's putting in the hours every day would have gotten a swap done a lot earlier than I have. But I am definitely just taking my time, especially with the red van here that I'm going to be driving almost every day. Really, I'm only going to use this Westie for camping and maybe going to the car shows, trick my wife into driving the old red Vanagon, and then go from there. Yellow bus I am going to be selling soon. Had it for almost 8 years now, 2 different Subaru swaps in it, but the Vanagons are a little bit more spacious, and I think I'm going to be sticking with those for a while, especially now with the kids coming. They give me a little bit more room, a little bit more safety, and car crashes and all that junk. So I'm a boring old man now, and the yellow bus is going down the road, and the old rusty bus is also going down the road. We're going to call that one Rusty Cup because it is a rusty exterior, but the rest of it is really good. The previous owner started sandblasting it and never painted after sandblasting, so let that be a lesson to y'all. If you start sandblasting something, just paint it after. Prime it, doesn't matter. Bare metal, it's got to be covered by paint. That's why it looks like a piece of junk. But it's a Volkswagen, so it's not a piece of junk. Anyway, I'm going off on a rant. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the delay on the TDI swap. Hopefully I can start making some videos and progress on this bad boy soon, and I'll keep you guys updated. But for right now, thanks for watching, and hope you guys are making progress on your own swaps. If not, hopefully you're enjoying your Volkswagens that run and drive. So hopefully we can get the Westie going for October. We're planning on going to Buses and Balloons, and I would really prefer to have the Westie for that camping trip. The Vanagon's great for overnights or weekend trips, but the extra space in the Westie would be really nice. So stay tuned. Hopefully this summer, fingers crossed, knock on wood, we're going to get this Vanagon going, and you guys will get to see whatever I end up filming. Cheers, and see you guys in the next one.